Hello everyone, my name is Daniel Starks. I'm the Communications Manager for the City of Greenville. Now, after a City Council meeting, we like to put these videos out to help you better understand the actions that the Council took and to help keep you informed on what's going on in your city. So today is jam-packed, so let's get started. The meeting began with some recognition for the city's finance department. Now, Greenville received the Government Finance Officers Association's Distinguished Budget Preparation Award. Now, it's the highest recognition offered by the organization for governmental budgeting, and it reflects the work that goes into making the city's budget clear, thorough, and accountable. Now, Mayor Ransom recognized the hard work of the department under the direction of Ben Petty, who's the Director of Administrative Services. Moving into the action items, Council approved Greenville Electric Utility System's participation in a transaction involving the Texas Municipal Power Agency and Oncor. Now, the TMPA is jointly owned by Greenville, Bryan, Denton, and Garland, so certain major transactions require approval from all 4 member cities. Now, this agreement involves the purchase and exchange of electrical transmission assets in Denton County and does not directly affect Greenville's general fund. Council also approved new annual mowing contracts for Greenville's 2 cemeteries. Earthworks Services is going to maintain Eastmount Cemetery, while Make Peace Irrigation will maintain Forest Park Cemetery. Now, the combined annual cost will not exceed $167,200, which is actually about $21,000 less than the city's previous combined annual contract amount. Now, these are city-owned cemeteries, not privately owned. Council then approved an annexation petition submitted by Oak National Development. Now, this is for a small area that will soon be developed off of FM 1570. This does not mean that we have annexed this area. It's just the first step of many steps that the state requires to consider annexation. It will come up in future meetings for further steps. Now, next up came 2 procedural items related to the upcoming city budget. Council scheduled public hearings for both the proposed fiscal 26-27 budget and the proposed property tax rate. Now, both hearings will take place during the September 8th City Council meeting at 6 p.m. Now, the proposed tax rate is 56.8 cents per $100 of taxable property value. Now, for those that are following along, our current tax rate is also 56.8 cents, so there would be no change from the city tax rate if this is adopted. Make sure you come out to that hearing on the 8th to voice your opinions. Council then considered 3 change orders related to the Sports Park Center and Reese Davis Center projects. Now, the first approved just under $33,000 for several relatively small adjustments, including landscaping revisions, emergency communications equipment, a security camera relocation, and some ceiling and signage adjustments. The second change order had no additional costs. It simply moved an existing $200,000 allowance from playground expenses to irrigation work. Now, the original plan had an outdoor playground, but that was way more expensive than the $200,000 that was allotted, so they pivoted to a simple outdoor lounge area. Now they're recognizing they need a stronger pump for irrigation system services that waters the landscaping, and this request is simply moving that $200,000 from the playground fund to be used for a stronger pump instead. Now, the third change order is the one that got the most conversation. It totaled just over $49,000, and it covered several updates, including lighting near the pavilion, adjustments to fixtures near the flagpole, a sump pump for the pool equipment area, changes to the child watch area, manual faucets in the locker rooms, things like that. But one of the other things was new carpet in the office and lounge areas. Now, you might be thinking, this is a brand new building, why are we already getting new carpet? Well, there was an error in the original plans, and it caused several different shades of carpet to be put down. And when you see it, it's clearly a mistake. So rather than live with the mistake in this beautiful building we've just created, the request was made to pull up the incorrect carpet and replace it. Now, the carpet already installed in those areas is not simply going to be thrown away. Staff explained that the usable carpet will be removed and repurposed at other city facilities where flooring is needed, and it won't be clearly mismatched like it currently is. Now, Mayor Pro Tem TJ Goss also noted that the Recreation Center construction is a very, very large project that has been moving quickly. So while any additional expense deserves thorough review, he pointed out that in the context of this massive overall project, this change order represents a relatively small portion of that overall work, and the majority of the council agreed. So they approved the change order and the carpet will be replaced. Council next authorized the Greenville Municipal Airport to apply for up to $200,000 in grant funding for an electric aircraft charging station. Now, this station would support what are known as eVTOL aircrafts, or electric vertical takeoff and landing vehicles. Think of them as electric aircraft that take off more like a helicopter than a plane. Does that make sense? The application itself does not commit the city to spending money. This grant does not have any city match requirements. Council also amended the city's agreement with UKG, which is the HR software that's used for payroll, scheduling, timekeeping, recruiting, and other employee services. The original agreement covered a minimum of 400 employees, but the city currently averages nearly 500 employees and expects that number to grow with the opening of the Sports Park Center. So the amendment increases the contracted capacity to 600 employees, which should reduce recurring overage charges that we're currently having and make costs more predictable. Keep in mind, this system is not just used for the City of Greenville employees, but also the Greenville Electric Utility System employees as well. Now, Council then approved 2 studies related to PFAS, which stands for per- and polyfluoroalkyl substances. Now, these are also known as forever chemicals that you find in things like nonstick cookware and stain-resistant materials. They break down very slowly and they stay in the environment for a very long time. So new mandates mean that utilities across the country are studying how to test for and remove certain PFAS compounds from their water systems. So the first agreement, costing just over $50,000, is going to conduct pilot testing at Greenville's North Water Treatment Plant. Now, the study will help determine which filtration media works best, how long it lasts, and whether treated water can be blended while still meeting federal standards. The second agreement, totaling just over $269,000, will evaluate what changes may be needed at both the North and South Water Treatment Plants. That includes planning for future PFAS treatment facilities, studying the capacity of existing equipment, and developing preliminary layouts and cost estimates. Item 8J, which was an agreement with Hunt County related to improvements on County Road 4103, was postponed, and it will return for consideration at a later meeting. Council also approved the consent calendar, which included the minutes from the July 17th meeting and the renewal of the city's employee benefits consulting agreement. Now, that annual cost of the agreement remains unchanged at $17,500. Council did have executive session, and following that session, they approved the purchase of several easements needed for the Ridgecrest Waterline project. Those purchases totaled just over $46,000. They also voted to eliminate the position of associate municipal judge. I know that was a lot of information. If you'd like to see more information like the full agenda and all supporting documents, you can find them at greenvilletx.gov. And remember, I'm not the maker, I'm just the messenger. So if you have any comments or concerns, we'd love to see you at the next meeting at August 11th at 6 p.m. at City Hall. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.